Okay.
I love you. You're supposed to be missed.
Considering this next performer broke his heel, he may as well present the award for best heel. And his heel healed, by the way, so let's welcome the man with the healed heel to present heel of the year, Dark Eyes!
Wow.
Quiet for a second. Hell shit.
Hello. Let's go, Lukey. Ladies and gentlemen, shut up.
I am the suburban nightmare Dark Eyes.
Shut the fuck up.
Corporate.
I have the privilege.
Seriously, fucking hell.
You gotta want to hear it. It's a roast.
Yeah.
And I brought my
I got the privilege of handing out the award for Heel of the Year. Now, Heel of the Year is the only award of the night where you actually get praise for being a cunt. So, or in this case, for our first nominee, a brown cunt. Luke Monet has spent the last year wrapped around Tash's finger when it's clear that Tash is the one who needs more of Luke's finger. Luke went from being one of the best babyface in the yard to becoming one of the best heels, which is an amazing feat by someone whose skin complexion is more prominent than his actual self. If Luke Monet was right, he may have actually been relevant.
So true. That is so nice.
The only thing more annoying than the brown asshole is Rex Reagan's political banter. Of course, Rex is our next nominee, and I think the only reason he's on the nominee list is because of his political talk. See, he runs his mouth as much as he thinks about dicks all the time. But you can ask Chris a simple question like, "What are you having for dinner?" And you'll get a 30-minute boring and sad explanation as to why you shouldn't, blah blah blah. And blah.
Chinese potatoes because the Irish got.
Oh, you're such a capitalist.
Chris, if people actually listen to what you said, they'd be your friends, so consider yourself lucky with us.
So mean.
Speaking of friends and being lucky, the next nominee fits that description perfectly. Someone who can make friends and drop them like they're a brand new iPhone and just expect shit not to be broken. I'm speaking, of course, about Clyde.
Yeah! Fucking winner of this shit.
Clyde lives in a house, drives a car, works a job, just like any regular everyday man. The only thing that separates Clyde from the rest of the people just like him is that Clyde hasn't been convicted of his dirty crimes. On the topic of being convicted, you know what? Chaos is our next nominee. Although never actually being convicted of a crime, he sure as hell is guilty of being a delusional fuckwit. Chaos went on an amazing run as an anti-hardcore champion towards the end of WZWA, which is quite funny because his sex life was the exact same. Chaos loved being a part of the group, Orgy. And he's everyone's favourite Serb. Sorry, Nemanja, but I can't rate you higher than him since you can't even handle children.
Try it. Fuck it.
Sex is a topic that our next nominee is very familiar with. Although playing with himself is his current favourite activity, Aston Crude is still very much perverted and gross. So as we have seen him lay his junk between the thighs of many opponents in their ring and in the ring. Aston's run his heel was quite fun to watch because it really felt like his real life persona, a peeled potato. And of course, there's no bigger potato in the WZWA than Ryan Tate's head. I mean, the size of it is incredible. So it puts mine and Blade's guts to shame.
Come on, come on.
Ryan, of course, is the next nominee for Heel of the Year, and with his amazing heel run at the start of the year only, I reckon he won't win this category because he just wasn't committed enough, so fuck.
Accurate.
Commitment issues brings us to the next nominee, JD Flame. You what? From being a pussy back in the day to becoming one of the best performers in WZWA, JD really earned this nomination for not rocking up to shows and shrugging the boys off. What an absolute dick. Well done. The next nominee needs no introduction, nor does he deserve one, but this is the best he will get. Ladies and gentlemen, it's DJ. Sorry, my bad, that's Jack Wallace, the DJ. Just scared myself. Just scared myself a little bit. I actually thought DJ mattered for a moment. Now you've all probably seen my speech so far by continuing on the last topic spoken about. But that stops now because I don't want to confuse our next nominee, who is already confused as to why he's even here. Antilochus. Antilochus is so high right now, he actually believes I'm repeating myself. Antilochus is so high right now, he actually believes I'm repeating myself. Little does Antilochus know though.
You said that before, man.
Please tell me that was on camera.
Little does Antilochus know though. No, that's it. Speaking of little, our next nominee could pass as a mini Ellen DeGeneres.
That's you.
And if you don't already know who I'm talking about, then you've probably been under a huge rock your whole life. I mean, Ellen DeGeneres is one of the world's most famous names and biggest stars. Too bad Deacon Whalen is the complete opposite. Always shadowing his partner Kyle, who was much better than him, and less ginger, and not a faggot. And of course, I end that segment on the top of being a faggot because our last nominee is the biggest faggot of the group. Arthur Aries dogged the boys 2 years ago for a failed relationship. Good job, cunt.
I've got a failed relationship.
But I really do hope your current relationship works out, and that's serious because you really do look happy, buddy. So I should also note that the only reason we accepted you back is because Carl is a fucking soft cock. But well done on the nomination, you piece of shit.
So mean. You piece of shit.
Now let's do the countdown.
Oh. How did Alex Stone get
You're lucky we had an awesome match.
Otherwise, I'd love you even more.
Where you do what?
Tied in 10th place with 2 votes each.
What's the cut stroke?
Ryan Tate
Yes! Suck shit!
and Luke Monet.
Like we were faces for most of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You were heel most of the time.
We were faces back.
We're going to tie in 8th spot with 3 votes each. JD Flame and Rex Regum.
I was there the whole time.
He really slips, bro.
In 7th
Better luck
place
next year, wait.
with 6 votes, Arthur Aries.
Even Aries beat you, Rex.
In the next place with 8 votes, we have Deacon.
Even Deacon beat you, and he missed a lot of shows as well, Rex.
Tied for 4th place with 9 votes each. Kilowatt Chaos and Jack Wallace.
Oh, that's a shame.
You tied with Dick.
In 3rd place with 11 votes, Clyde.
Yeah, because I'm better than all ya.
In 2nd place with 13 votes, runner-up, Aston Crude. Making the winner with 17 votes, Antilochus.
This has proved twice in a row now. The only thing I'm good at is being a cunt to all you faggots.
I'm better than you.
Oh man, no. Wait, no.
Wait a minute, that's not Bob Marley.
That's not reggae.
It's Whoopi Goldberg.
I don't know.
Everyone shut up.
I don't know, man. I was a face for so fucking long, and I thought that was where I was meant to be. And then we first had the idea to give me a, a heel. I kind of said this last year, but like I'm doing it again. I finally have to do, I needed to do a heel, and I was like, oh shit, my asshole side can finally come out to people that don't just hate me.
Go show them assholes.
Oh, you know my asshole. No, but like I finally got that, chance to come out. And finally give that fuck
I see.
Ace enough.
I wish. I actually wish.
I don't appreciate heckling there, mate. I don't appreciate that.
Sorry.
Yeah, man.
I don't even know what to say. I felt it well. Take my entrance as an asshole and spit on all you fuckers, and all you seem to love it. You all loved me treating you like shit, so I kept it going, and 2 years in a row now.
2 years in a row.
One more spit.